got at a history of becoming unstuck to reality. Where'd you go? He called it being gone.
So congrats about the work. It's so amazing, this story. And
Oh, great,
why?
thanks.
So why this story? Are you a Stephen King fan?
I've been a Stephen King fan since I was in 7th grade and read Night Shift. He's someone who blows my mind with his combining characters, people that are relatable and incredibly specific, people I'd want to follow in even a straight drama. And then he always throws something into the story that makes you gasp or smile or even laugh out loud with his his imagination taking him to places. And I know how he works, in his mind. He asks sort of what if questions, but he's got the incredible skill and imagination to then, spin these amazing yarns of sometimes horror, other times fantasy, other times science fiction, other times drama, just straight drama. But he just is a remarkable storyteller and the loveliest man.
So, and how is to work with Stephen King as fully involved at the project?
Well, what was so nice about this one, he was really all in on this production because he wrote every episode. This was something that it's a book. Lisey's story is, he's talked about for years. It's his favorite book that he's written. And so it was wonderful having him involved, not just as the inspiration or the author of the story that we were adapting, but to have him adapt it himself was really a gift to all of us.
When Pablo Larraín as director is amazing, and he's someone who had never done horror genre. So how did he get the project?
Well, he was one of the first people, that we hoped to talk to about this, and we were so lucky to get him to sign on. Pablo is just an incredible director, and working with Darius Kanji, the director of photography, who's spectacular. It was really, for us, it was like, it was sort of like Christmas every day, getting to look at dailies and seeing what he was shooting. His film is so beautiful. I don't remember seeing dailies that somehow looked like it was the final film as often as it did. He's really something and has a terrific relationship with the actors and really can achieve great intimacy. And this story is so scary and disturbing and unsettling and weird that we needed a director who could also do the subtle, the nuance, the romantic, the intimate, and have that feel as potent as possible. So it was like the book. It was a real balancing act, and Pablo did an amazing job at that.
Stephen King fandom is very demanding, and I think he will be satisfied. Do you think there are differences between the fandom of Stephen King or another kind of fandom like the Star Wars fandom or Star Trek fandom?
I think that and it's partly what the story is about. I think there are certain authors, there are certain stories that I think attract a kind of deeply passionate fan base, and that can be the most wonderful and celebratory thing, and it can also be a very bizarre and angry and terrifying thing, because some people connect to the work in a way that transcends entertainment or the idea that it's fiction. People take some of this stuff very seriously. It's very much what the story of Lisey's story is about. Not just the creative impulse, but the result of the creative impulse, and what happens when certain people, certain types of people, connect to the material, or in this case, the person responsible, in a way that is not healthy. So I feel like it was part of what I think Stephen was working through when he wrote this, was really reconciling or dealing with the fact that what he does creates a kind of context for his life and his wife and his family's life that is sometimes challenging, and I certainly think that it's one of the responsibilities that you take on when you start working on something that is in the public eye, that means so much to people, and it just comes with the territory.
So that's all. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you. Cheers.
Bye.
Was it real? Or was it my imagination?